Yo guys, what's up? It's Blackheart here and welcome to a new video. My series of analyzing season 2 characters will continue, of course, and today we are gonna look at Zafina. Probably one of the weirdest redesigns in this new season 2, not gonna lie. Like, she's so weird compared to what she was before. She's almost like a new character now, but in a very weird way. I don't understand if she's better now or before, because most people say that new Zafina is nerfed. But honestly, looking at all the things she's got, maybe I would say she's only reworked and she's got very broken things, but we're gonna discuss about all of this. So let's go straight into detail about all the things that she's got. Because honestly, her redesign is kind of, I don't know what to say apart from weird. I don't know what to say. She's almost like a complete different character. But let's see. First of all, she has gotten a new install mode that's called Anatma, and basically that it's reset at the end of each round. And the moves that consume Anatma will deal increased damage if Zafina's health is 42 health or lower. So a little bit of a unique mechanic, and basically when Zafina is in a specific set of health, her moves with Anatma deal more damage, basically. But now we'll see, So first of all, this power-up is gained by specific moves. Basically, guys, all the Azazel moves. So, and all of these moves are either on block or on hit. This one on hit, this one on hit, this one either on block or on hit, this on hit. Scarecrow to all the Azazel moves, guys. Come on, all the Azazel moves like Mantis. You see all of these, the parry and so on. And basically, and she doesn't have anymore the power crush Azazel moves in it. Like now, her it is based around the fact that she can use Azazel moves with no health loss. That's what happens now. That's what happens now to Zafina. She doesn't lose health when she's in it mode. If she uses Azazel moves. So a pretty good buff. But to compensate for this, her normal Azazel moves now, as you will see later, her new Azazel moves now deplete a lot of health, and we'll see this later. Also, of course, let's see the Anatma moves. So first of all, she has a power up to this move when she's in Anatma mode, as you can see here. The damage is very good, so it amplifies her combo damage, basically, if she gets Anatma. Also, her combos are way better now. Way better. Like, you would do something like this, maybe. You have to do a quick sidestep to the right into this. Wait, it's a little bit... Okay, let's see. Something like this, maybe. And as you can see, it powers up her damage, her combo damage, basically. Also, Anatma powers up her power crush. So she has an even better power crush. It becomes safe on block when she has the install. So, super good, in my opinion, that she has a safe power crush. So for these things, I don't think Zafina has been nerfed. She has only been reworked, in my opinion, because having a safe mid power crush is very good for every character. For every character, it will be very good. It doesn't war splat though. The normal version still war splats, but the power up version doesn't war splat. And then we will talk about the new move, but we'll talk about this later. Let's go on first. She has new moves, like for example, she has downfall 1 to 1+2. This move cannot be used as a combo extension at the wall, I think. As you can see. I don't understand the usage of this move. It's a little bit like it's on counter it on if it hits the full string is guaranteed, but it doesn't worse, but it doesn't do anything is interesting. But it's not like super bad though. Basically it's a new Zafina move, and it's a new layer of mix-up, I guess, with the other mid. Also, down back 2 now Nas doesn't have the counter it property anymore. That's super bad for Zafina. That's a huge nerf for Zafina. But to compensate for this, she has new strings. She has down back to 1, that's unsafe on block, and down back to 1+2, that's not unsafe on block, and on counter it's all guaranteed. So very good, but I think if you block the down back 2, you can actually respond with a power crush to interrupt the mid option. But of course, there's a mix-up then. There's a mix-up with the... as you can see. But there's a mix-up with the mid though. But the mid doesn't do anything on counter it, and it's unsafe on block. So, kind of fair mix-up, I guess. So, if you use this slower approach move, of course you also lose health, by the way. You also lose a lot of health, by the way. Use this move. But if someone power crushes on you, you die. So... it's a fair trade-off. But on block, this is completely safe. So, very good, I guess. Like, that's why I'm saying that this card is kind of reworked. Because all of these things are kind of new. You know, she didn't used to do all of this before. And this thing is also guaranteed on down back to counter it. So maybe that deals the same damage as it did before with the down back to the back 3 extension down back to counter it. But it is a thing. It is a thing now. Also, and then now let's talk about probably the most broken move she's got. I think this move is completely broken, completely. I don't care that she's nerfed, I don't care that she's been reworked, I don't care that she's weaker in some areas. This move is completely broken, guys. Completely broken. It is a it's a 3 range homing like June's Miare 1+2 basically. But this move wall splats from 10 kilometers. It's safe on block. It's very safe on block. It's like a -6. -6 with pushback. She doesn't lose much health. And the same cheap damage is applied to the Shaheen player, to the opponent. And this move, when she has the install mode, becomes +4, a +4 3 range homing attack. This move, I think, is one of the most broken mids in the game, probably the most broken mid in the game. I think that doesn't matter how many nerfs she's got in this patch, the fact that she solely has this move make her stronger, because this is basically such an insane approach tool. Like, she controls the range from 3 kilometers away. I don't care how many nerfs she's got in this patch. This move alone makes her super strong. Super strong, trust me. Like, and when powered up, it becomes a 40 damage. 40, with counter it, sorry, but I'm gonna remove the counter it now. A 40 damage homing. A 37 damage homing that wall splats. Safe on block. Not only safe, but +4 on block. Completely broken. Completely. Also, look at the range. Look at the range and look how much it wall splats. Look at the pushback. How much it pushes you back. Like, it's insane, bro. It's insane. This move is broken. So, having this move already makes her stronger, in my opinion. Now, this is a very huge nerf to Zafina, I think, instead this move. Now, she has this new move, and she can now go into stance after down for 1-1. But they also did huge nerfs to the move, and this is very bad for a wall combo. Very bad, because now it's only -12 instead of -13, so that's good. But it deals way less damage, 16 damage instead of 20. And on hit, also on block, it leaves closer. On hit, as you can see, yeah, not a lot. And on aerial hit also, it has changed, so it doesn't push back anymore, so you can also use it as combo extension maybe, but it's kind of weird to use, so I wouldn't recommend this. Very weird. Also, no, I don't know. It's such a weird change. I don't understand. And also, of course, at the wall, this means a huge. You see the damage? It's a huge nerf to her wall damage. So I don't know why. I don't know why she doesn't have new wall combos or something like this. So maybe now you should just do other wall combos probably. Like this is not as damaging as it was before. So maybe something like this maybe for more damage. Honestly, it's not convenient anymore to do this combo because the damage is way less. But it gives Oki. It gives Oki, but it was better before because it just had better damage before. So this is a nerf. This is a nerf. I don't understand the change. This is a weird change. Weird change. Very well not welcomed for Zafina mains, in my opinion. Mantis down for 1. Now it's way faster. That's a huge. That's a huge change for Zafina. And now she can also not transition to Mantis again. To Scarecrow. Sorry. Okay, now she can transition to Scarecrow. I think this is a pretty huge buff because this move was kind of slower before. Now all the Zafina, all the Azazel moves have the same speed mostly. And she puts it in Scarecrow at +10. And this move has always been very good in Oki situations. So that's a huge buff. But let's remember that now she doesn't have Power Crush anymore from it. So nerf and also buff at the same time. More cheap damage also on block. So this move is kind of better now in my opinion. Because she can either transition to Scarecrow and apply some mix-ups. Or she can decide to not transition into Scarecrow. So yeah, that's huge in my opinion for Zafina. Very good. Very good change. Scarecrow back 1+2. Also insane. This move has become more damaging. It's -18 instead of -17. And now it consumes health, but it has become an Azazel move. And it's +23. It's +23 on hit. From an unseeable low. Unseeable low from Scarecrow. +23. Jesus fucking Christ, bro. Doesn't have anymore the counter hit property, if I am not mistaken, and she also gains the Anatma back. This is an insane buff. I don't understand why people say that Zafina has been nerfed. She has been reworked at maximum because she has gained also broken things, guys. This thing is completely broken. +23. +23 unseeable low. Jesus Christ. And gains the Anatma, so you can do something like this. So yeah, I don't know. Also now she lost her heat smash from Scarecrow, and it has become an Anatma move, as you can see. Very cringe, but yeah, it's a huge buff also. This is also a huge buff, but the damage has been reduced. The damage has been reduced, but it is very good. This is very good. As it's an unseeable, of course, low from Scarecrow that has the power up effect on. So a lot of layers of mix-ups more to understand. But lows from Scarecrow now are even more scary now. So I think this is a buff. It is less damage, but it's a buff, guys. It's a buff. Absolutely. So she has new layers of mix-up, she has new possibility of doing damage, you know. From Scarecrow, she also has the possibility, as every other character, to do the hit burst from Scarecrow. And I don't know if you think about it, but now she has a 12-frame move from Scarecrow that is a hit smash. So when she's in hit and she goes into Scarecrow, you are much more pressured into try to respect her because she has a 12-frame hit smash high. I don't know if you thought about this, guys, but now in Scarecrow she's even stronger now. It's not guaranteed by any of her Scarecrow transitions, of course. Maybe from 4-4-3. Oh my god, the counter it. Oh my god, I hate this so much. No, it's not guaranteed because it leaves. Yeah, it's not guaranteed. It's not guaranteed. No, because it leaves crouching. No. But again, this fact that now every character has hit smash from stance for Zafina is pretty insane, because now she has you know, a power crush from Scarecrow and a hit smash from Scarecrow that's 12 frames. So very good, very good. It really keeps you from retaliate her when she's into stance. Now this move is easier to execute. So you basically can just mash the 1 and you get the extension, basically. So a quality of buff, a quality of life buff. She now has got a new tailspins, as we saw already. Like this move now is a tailspin to increase her her combo damage. As you can see, like this is a tailspin, this is a tailspin. So basically her combos now are better now. So maybe you can do something like this also. Her combos are a little bit weird, not gonna lie. Oh my god. Her combos are so weird, but okay, I'll try. Yeah, you see the combos are better now. Basically, she has better combos, so that's also a very good buff. Now she has the unblockable from that, but it's not important. Again, this is a tailspin now. Tarantula 1+2. Now it's homing. It didn't used to be homing. Now it's fully homing. As I think it was already in Tekken 7, but I may be wrong. So if opponents try to step you, you can use this move in order to try and retaliate them from doing that. And now also a very good buff when she goes from Tarantula to standing. Now you can block during this transition. So for example, I've seen a lot of people now that try to punish Zafina with a rage art when I go into Tarantula, but it's not possible anymore, because if I go back from to standing, I can block now. So very good buff, and that's a huge buff for Zafina actually, I think. Very good, very good. Now let's go on her. Like you see how many changes she got. Like it's not over yet. It's not over yet. 1-4 has been nerfed. That's a huge nerf to Zafina, because this move was before it was +22. Reduce recovery time by 7 frames. Now I think on block is way safer now. Yeah, -5. So basically this move is way safer now to throw out, basically, because remember that now she can also block. Like if I set Shaheen to punish me on this, maybe let's do a 13 frame punish. Let's see if I can block it now, because it sets like -5. Let's see. Oh wait, it's still a punish. It's still a punish. Okay. But at -5, I have a new power crush from Tarantula now. You see? But it's very slow. It's very slow. Because that is also been changed. But we'll see this now. It's so many changes for Zafina. Okay. So now both me and the opponent recover faster on block. And on counter it doesn't launch anymore. That's another nerf, by the way. This used to launch before on counter. Now it's only guaranteed it at the wall, on the ground. So they nerfed the 1-4. It was super strong before, guys. Super strong. It was +22 on hit. +22. It was broken, I think. So I agree with this change. I agree with this change. Forward 3 also now faster, and it tracks to the left. That's her weak side. Now it's faster. It's 17 frames. Now she has guaranteed follow-ups after this. So this is a buff. This move has been buffed. I don't know if people will use this move more because I don't know. It's still a 17 frame high, but it's not bad. It's not bad. Like she goes. It's way faster now, so it's way more usable now. So that's a good buff. That's a good buff. 4-1+2 now has better reach than before, and that's a super good buff. Like it hits from 2.5 range, from 2.8 range actually. Sorry, 2.8 range, and it's a very good move. But now you see the health she loses now to throw out this move. It's like she got nerfed back on the health reduction on the moves she can do. And that's a pretty huge nerf for her. Like, that's a nerf, definitely, because the health she loses now is again very, very high. Yeah, that's huge for her. That's huge. Also, down for 4-1. This is her new 13 frame punish. It's mid safe also, very good, but you can interrupt the second hit. You can interrupt the second hit, or you can also step the second hit. But it's now faster. Again, 13 frames now. So it's a 13 frame safe punish. That's why, in order to compensate for this, as we'll see now, down for 1-4 now doesn't war splat anymore. So, you know, she's got nerfed and buffed at the same time, because this is a huge nerf for her. The fact that she doesn't have a down for 1 war splat anymore, it's huge, because they want you to use the Azazel moves, basically. And they want you to use this move more than the other one. Don't get me wrong, this is very good. The damage is insane and everything. But the fact that she war splatted for down for 1 was better in my opinion. Because down for 1 is a mid check. No? So having a war splat on down for 1 was better than having a full powered up punish and so on. But maybe it was better to have down for 1 war splat. It's more useful for her, in my opinion, because she's very used. She was very poking based, you know, movement, poking with punish and so on. Now it seems more like to retaliate around huge Azazel moves, and that's so boring in my opinion, because you destroy the character's identities like this again and again and again. And also, as every other move, now you lose much more health with Azazel moves. Now you lose like 18 health of them. Like, so, if you don't have heat, basically you die. If you lose your heat, basically you die. Trying to use Azazel moves, basically. You see, because all of this heads up. So, for example, look at the combo. Look at how much health I lose again. Like, you see. You see, I almost lose the same health as them. Like, I use a lot of health now. A lot of health, guys. So, yeah, these nerfs are back. These nerfs are back. I don't know why. A little bit weird, in my opinion, to super buff a character, but also super nerf her at the same time. So, it's so weird what they did to her, really. I don't understand. I don't understand. Back to now guarantees 14 frames, so you can do this now. So that's a buff, of course, if you have eat now. So a buff to her homing, or to this homing, even though I don't think it's still very used, because it's 22 frames. Not very used homing, but it's good. It's good. This now also strong aerial tail. She got so many aerial tailspins in this patch. Up for 3 also aerial tailspins now. I don't know, it's a little bit weird. It's a weird move to use in combos, but it's possible, as you can see. Her combos now, I still have to understand her new combos now. I still have to lab the new combos, not gonna lie. But yeah, she has got this new tailspin now. Yeah, their combos now are so weird. She's got so many tailspins. She's got this tailspin, this tailspin, this tailspin. So a lot of new tailspins to improve her combo damage. Now running 1+2 is also nerfed, and it's +6 instead of +8. being in Tarantula at plus 6 instead of plus 18 means that now, like the stronger options, like the Azazel moves, can be interrupted up until 13 frames. So you can down for one checker now, basically. And also you can power crush easily, but of course she still has the low. But again, at plus 6 it means that if you dig jab, basically, you're gonna interrupt most of those things, basically. If I think about it, like if I do punishment settings and I do the dig jab, okay, and I go, this gets interrupted. Okay, this doesn't get interrupted because the low goes under the dig jab, but in theory it's interruptible because it's 18 frames. Okay, but maybe if you do, wait, if you do a generic down 4 though, if you do a generic down 4 after running 1+2, it trades. Okay, it trades with this, it trades. But there's still the 14 frame option. The 14 frame option. Okay, so there's still some layers of mix-up, but now the mix-up is worse for you now. The mix-up is worse for you. There's still and now the 3 option, by the way, is different now. On counter, it guarantees the down for 1 now. So many changes. You see how many changes. This video is infinite. But it's a nerf to running 1+2 also, yeah. Also, Scarecrow down for 1. Scarecrow down, but the rest of the options get interrupted though. The mid option gets interrupted. The power crush option gets interrupted. So again, most of the options get interrupted. The low gets interrupted. Like everything gets interrupted basically. Also, Scarecrow down for 1. Now, let's see how much health I lose. I lose much more health now. I lose 24 health, but it deals more damage now. And it's now a natural hit launcher, even natural hit launcher. So that's a buff, guys. Because before it used to knock down, now it launches if you get hit by this in the neutral. So that's a very huge buff. Because most of the Scarecrows and transitions are very plus. So if you try to, challenge Zafina, you get launched maybe. So be very cautious with that. Okay, so this is a very huge buff, but also nerf, because now she has very huge chip damage, but also she loses a lot of health. A lot of health. Tarantula 2 has been completely reworked. Now it's minus 13, but it's now a power crush. But this power crush is basically useless, guys, because it's a 34 not launching, by the way. This move has been completely destroyed. It's basically useless. It's a 34 power crush. Who's gonna use this? Can you tell me, please? Who's gonna use this? And it also doesn't launch anymore. This move is completely destroyed. It's minus 13 now, so it's even an unsafe 34 frame move. Tell me who's gonna use this. I don't know. Very weird. Down for 1-4 again. It doesn't work well anymore. That's also a huge nerf. A huge nerf. I don't understand this nerf because they buffed this, but again, this is a huge nerf from Zafina. Also, this is probably the biggest nerf she's got, probably, in my opinion. Down 3 doesn't counter launch anymore. That's just overkill for Zafina, because she already had very weak lows. And I get that she got very broken lows from Scarecrow. But she needs, because they want you to retaliate in her stances more. But she needs a very good neutral low. Her lows in neutral are shit, guys. She has this one, it's kind of meh. This one is also kind of meh. And the down 3 doesn't launch anymore. That's just stupid in my opinion. Because you already removed her back 1+2 from neutral. So you already got their neutral, her low neutral. And you destroy her best low, basically. You destroy her best low. So this thing should be reverted in my opinion. I think this low should launch again, in my opinion. It's a very, very huge nerf for Zafina. So, I don't know. Very weird, very weird. Also, another huge nerf. Forward 4/4 doesn't knock down anymore. That doesn't ward spell anymore. It does less damage. Why? Because they want you to use this homing now. Because they want you to use Azazel moves. Again, I don't know. I don't know. I get that she has the Azazel things now, but maybe they're maybe too much. A little bit too much, maybe. I don't know. Like, you destroy her neutral by giving her OP Azazel moves with neutral, but you also lose health while trying to use these moves. So nerfs, buffs at the same time. It's you know, I don't know. Weird redesign. Wild Rising 3 also now is nerfed. It deals 16 damage instead of 20, so nerfed to her punishment. This was a very good punish, and it still is a very good 12 frame punish, but it's nerfed now. I don't know why. Scarecrow to 1, as always, all the Azazel moves, she loses more health than before. Oh my god. As we saw already, the Tarantula 3 now guarantees down for 1 on counter it, so that's a buff. Even though it's also a nerf, because before it used to knock down, if I remember correctly. I don't remember, but I think it was better before. But I don't know. It's still good though. It's still a good counter. And there's a bug fix to the parry, even though, so that the character turns to face the opponent when your opponent is behind them. So yeah, that's a quality of buff. So these are all the things that Zafina has got. As you can see, guys, she's probably one of the most reworked characters in this season 2. And the new Zafina, I don't know, guys. I don't know. I would like to see that she's buffed, because she has got very huge things. Like, this thing is so broken. But she's also nerfed in a lot of areas. So I don't know. Like, she got nerfed, but also she got pretty broken neutral tools. So I don't know. I think she has been reworked. I don't know. I don't know if I'll say, because she's also been nerfed in some of her neutral very hard, guys. This thing doesn't launch anymore. That's so huge for her. But also down 4/1/4, it doesn't work spell anymore. Or like the Wild Standing 3 that does less damage now. The 4/4/4 that doesn't knock down anymore. That's so huge for her, because it was one of her best homing tools, one of her best neutral tools. Because now you have to use this broken piece of shit move now. This broken ass piece of shit move. Basically, the Zafinas now that I face online only use this move. Basically, she has become a one-dimensional piece of shit card that only relies around this move. That's so boring. That's such a boring design. So yeah, that's all for Zafina. Let me know, guys, what you think in the comments. A very weird redesign, I'm gonna lie. This video has been very long, I know, but because Zafina has gotten a lot of changes, so I needed to showcase all of them. Let me know the next card you want to see, guys. Hope you enjoyed this video, and see you guys very soon again. Bye!